Hi, I'm Sierra, and today I'm going to be filming a video about how I'm currently regrowing my hair and how I'm recovering from trichotillomania. So, I'm sorry in advance that this looks like it's being filmed on a potato because I'm using my iPhone 6 and I'm using the front camera because I'm not a YouTuber. This is only my second YouTube video, and the first one was a base cover that also filmed on my phone. So if you came here expecting some quality camera work, I am sorry to disappoint. But anyway, getting past that disclaimer, let's just get right into it. Why not? So basically, I stopped pulling at the end of September, and the way I stopped pulling, that would just be way too long to get into. That would be for another video. But basically, it involved a spiritual healing process, and now I don't pull anymore. So that was pretty miraculous for me. But I found that after I had quit, my hair was struggling to grow back, and in some ways is still struggling to grow back. And I've been using a variety of products to help my hair grow back. Let me just go through in order. First, I'm using castor oil. I don't know if you can see this. This is just some basic castor oil that I got at a health food store. And castor oil is supposed to help nourish the hair and help it grow. My experience with this, however, is that it's not really something that helps your hair grow after it's been damaged a lot. At least for me, that's my experience, because I used this for about 3 or 4 weeks and it didn't really do anything. Then again, maybe I just needed to give it more time, but I just was impatient. And another thing that I didn't like about it is I would put it on my hair, and because it's an oil, it makes your hair stick together and it makes your thin spots more noticeable. But the thing I do like about it is that it does nourish the hair and make your hair really soft, and it nourishes the scalp, and it helps repair some of the damage on the scalp itself, because as you know, when you pull your hair, it damages the scalp, it rips up the skin and all that. So this will help with that. And I actually use it with this little dropper bottle. This I got at the health food store too. And I have a few drops of essential oil in here, lavender essential oil. Originally, I was putting this on my hair at night and using a shower cap, but I really didn't like doing that because I would wake up in the morning and my hair would just feel awful. It was sweaty, it was greasy, it was oily, and I mean, I'd wash it out, but I just did not like my hair being so sweaty and my head feeling so hot because the shower cap wasn't letting it breathe. And I mean, you have to use the shower cap, otherwise it's going to get all over your pillow. And yeah, so what I do now is I just put a few drops on the top of my head where the spots are thin and the scalp needs nourishment. And it does make it look a little bit oily, but because I just keep it concentrated in like just this little area right here, it's not too bad an overall appearance for my hair. So that's the info on the castor oil and my experience with it. Now recently, about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, I started using women's Rogaine. Now Rogaine actually has something in it called minoxidil, which is supposed to help regrow your hair and revitalize the hair roots. Now, I did some research online. Supposedly this will not help with trichotillomania because this is for female pattern baldness. But I just was like, what the hell, I'm gonna use it anyway. And I find that it does help, and it helps more than the castor oil. And I don't know, I guess it's just the minoxidil and it helps. But I found that my hair started growing much more rapidly. I still have thin spots, but I feel like the thin spots are less noticeable now. And the hair around it is growing faster too. So I definitely recommend this women's Rogaine. It is a bit pricey, but I think it's worth it. One thing about it that I don't like though is that it does dry out the scalp and it does leave a residue on your scalp. So if you're like me and you're prone to dry scalp, it may bother you, but I find that it's not a big deal. And as long as you're just washing your hair like every day, it should be fine. I actually have started rotating these, like on days that on days that I wash my hair, I use this, and then on days that I don't wash my hair, because I don't wash my hair some days, I'll put this on, just a few drops. So I'm getting the hair growing power, and then I'm getting the nourishing power. And my thought process is that using them in conjunction will help both grow and nourish my hair. And so far I think it's working. So far. It's only, this journey honestly has only lasted about 6 weeks so far, so I'm still early in this journey regrowing my hair, but I feel like I've made progress, and I've made enough progress to speak, you know, with some authority on the subject, which is why I'm making this video. Some other products that I am also using is this Nioxin cleanser. It is for noticeably thinning hair, and it is basically this entire system. You have the shampoo, the conditioner, and this foam, and you put it on, and you know, wash and condition your hair, and then you put the foam on. It's supposed to help regrow your hair. Now, I'm not a big fan of this foam, and I'm not currently using it because I remember it just had this really strong smell and it kind of burned. I mean, maybe it does regrow your hair, but I just don't want to deal with that smell and that feeling, so I'm not using this at the moment. I'm not ruling it out though. I'm gonna keep it, and once this Rogaine runs out, if I find that I go to the store and they don't have any or something, you know, I would definitely consider trying to use this again, because I mean, it's supposed to work. It's just not the best option in my opinion. But however, I am using these two, and they're supposed to help your hair grow. I will admit, they do make your hair feel kind of dry a little bit. I have dry skin and all that, so I'm just kind of prone to dryness. But it's not really like one of those conditioners and shampoos that are just filled with like nutrients and stuff for your hair. This is more just straight up just like medicine to help your hair grow. And the smell, is honestly kind of chemical-ish, you know. It's not too bad though. But I've been using this, and I don't know if it's the combination of this and the Rogaine, or maybe it's just the Rogaine or just this alone, but I find that this has been helping my hair grow ever since I started using this and the Rogaine in conjunction. So that's another thing to keep in mind. But just remember that, you know, everyone's hair journey is different. What works for me may not work for you. So even though I find that the Rogaine has been working for me, it may not work for some people. You know, that's just how it's gonna be. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video to help people with trichotillomania who are trying to grow back their hair, give my own little tips and tricks. And if you have any experience with trichotillomania or you have any advice for regrowing hair, please leave a comment. I'd love to see them, and I'm sure other people would love to see them too. So if you'd like me to make another video about my experience with trichotillomania, let me know. I'm certainly open to doing that. I'm still a newcomer to this, so I'm not really quite sure what I'm doing, but hey, I'm winging it, and I am certainly here to help you guys. Bye!